Undoubtedly, this is the most exciting time to be in marketing. There is just no question about it. The essence of creativity is to take a number of known assets and reassemble them in a way that stimulates our imagination. The creativity isn't an occupation, it's a preoccupation. The idea genuinely drives where you go and what you do. We're not reliant anymore on the medium. Eventually, all businesses get taken over by process. Process becomes more important than the ideas. And that's when a company starts to go into decline, because they don't imagine a different future.
The power of brand can be used to accelerate positive social impact. Brand is a tool that can be wielded the same way we kind of use money or governments or different things to try to help accelerate positive social impact.
Be multi-channel mavericks. Yes, TV is massively powerful and influential and has an emotional punch and resonance, but don't let it be that anchor. Use it as a springboard, use it as part of a campaign, and really try and work out how you can deliver interesting things across the customer journey. Really spend time on that whole kind of, mapping the customer journey now, because it's the most weird and wonderful place that there's ever been in the history of mankind.
The social layer of the internet, and how does that relate to objects? And when you look around, you start to see very interesting new kinds of interaction models where products and people are communicating directly. This idea of a product being infinitely configurable to you is really the reality of where we think things are going. So we've come from a world where it's been one size fits all, there's been a monolithic approach to producing one product with maybe a couple of variants to market. All products will be able to be personalized and customized to that individual user.
But I think there is a renewed passion for physically touching things in the real world, whatever you want to call that, whether it's knitting or growing your own vegetables or screen printing or drawing. All of these things are seeing kind of a renewed passion from people. And I think that's happening for a couple of reasons. But one, we're feeling not so special about ourselves and we're feeling like consumers. So I think we're going to desire to have that impact on the world. You can even see that through the one-for-one type of campaigns. We want to see an impact in our daily lives of what we're doing. Even if a brand is helping to enable that, that's still an impact. And I think we're going to adapt technology to start to enable this new wave of craft.
And the most successful people I've worked with have loved their product. And they constantly try it and they constantly kind of do things with it that make it better and better.
We're in a really exciting time for the business, and it's being redefined, and everyone here in this room has got that power and capacity to redefine. So it's almost like the maxim that I'm talking about is, the best advertising isn't always advertising in the purest sense, and I think consumers, their definition of advertising has changed. It still has, commercials. We've already seen the power that film has to condense something very complex into a simple form of communication. So I'm not saying that, the old stuff is dead and we have to march into this whole thing, but maxim number one, best advertising isn't always advertising.